Okay, let's go and get this thing skinned and I'll cook it later.
This alligator is going to be incredibly useful to me. But first I need to find a place to make camp. There's a good bit of higher ground just over there. If I reach that, that's going to be a good place to set up camp. Oh, that's a bit deep enough. Tides, rain and storms can make the water levels rise several feet in just a few hours. So it's important to pitch your swamp camp on the highest ground you can find.
Actually, this could work quite nicely here. Use this as a platform to lie on. Lots of Spanish moss as well. What I haven't got is any sort of vine around here. I've got one idea of what I can use.
Alligator hide is one of the strongest and supplest of animal skins, which makes it great material to work with.
And if I can just cut strips of this skin, this is going to be the toughest cordage you can ever get. It's going to be ideal just for tying my camp together.
Darkness comes quickly in the swamp, and I need to get this camp built fast. So I'm making a simple swamp bed using just what's around me. Lots of fallen cypress brought down by the hurricane winds.
Okay, that's the platform that I'm going to lie on. And then what I can do is use all of this Spanish moss hanging in the tree. And if this stuff is on the ground, you want to be a bit careful of it. It ought to be full of horrible chiggers, these little bugs that will bite you to death. But when it's in the tree like this, it's nice, it's dry, and it's soft, and it's great bedding. Right, let's just give this a test. That's all good. I'm going to pull some of these across, make a bit of a roof as well.
Tropical storms bring huge amounts of rain to this area, sometimes as much as an inch in an hour. In weather like this, rain cover is essential, and these palmetto leaves are just what I need.
Well, that's kind of finished. I'm off the ground, nice and soft. I've got some covering from the rain. Next thing I need is a fire. Hang on, look. See over there? It's under that log. That's a nutria. That's what went into that tree that I couldn't get out. Real rodent-looking thing. His big beaver-like teeth. Really good eating. But I've got masses of meat with this alligator. Right, let's get this fire going.
When the sun sets, the temperature here drops fast, and at night it has been known to fall below freezing.
I'm making fire in the swamp where everything is basically soaking wet. I'm not predicting it being very easy. But this stuff's quite nice and dry and got from out of the nook in that tree. Well, I'm always surprised.
After hours spent in the water, you've got to try and dry yourself out as much as you can, especially your feet.
And the danger is if you don't get your feet dry, you just end up with a trench foot, or in this case swamp foot, where everything just starts to shrivel and then basically fall apart